يلا بدينا.
We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
بالترجمة العربية الأصيلة. لك لازم نختار إحدى الشخصيتين، ألان ويك ولا مدري شو ديك فتاة ولا I don't know. يلا نشوف.
But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way.
اللعبة متطلبة كثير، سو أنا حاطط على الجرافيكس على ميديوم عشان ما ينحرق الجهاز.
This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
بشودي الوحش. قصة ومدري ايش ومدري ايش ومدري ايش. لا 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 لا. ايش ده؟ متحول ولا شو؟ بيظهر لي انه متحول. بلاد قولها ارني. الشخصية كلها عارية يا رجل. غير يا اخي مؤخرتك. شوف مؤخرتك شوف. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله.
Where'd he gone?
تشيو الله شو ده؟ في حاجة بتتحرك معي، والله أعلم والله أعلم. قلنا علقة كان غزال. اوه ذاك غزال ولا شو يا اخي؟ والله يركبوا لي الرعب. في حاجة جاية تجري ومدري، في حاجة جاية. اي اوه نقدر نجري الحين. أصوات غريبة. انقذوني بليز انقذوني ارحم والدي. ايش ده يا اخي؟ انا مركب اللي الرعب اكثر من الشخصية اللي خايفة ومدري. الشخصية الحين اللي بلعب بها ممثل كما خلقني رب العالمين. هاي مين ده؟ لازم نهرب على الأضواء ولا شو؟ اوه وش ده؟ هرب مين جا؟ الله لطفت شيطان ولا شو؟ اوه نزعوا لي قلبي. اوه مسكون. يا اخي ما رحموني يا اخي. يا اخي في الله. اوه والله بداية رهيبة. رهيبة جدا. يلا يلا يلا. شو بعد. يا اخي والله خطفوني. انا اللي خطفت. يلا. ألان وايك 2. Come on. فين بدأت القصة؟ البداية.
Hey,
من عاد بدينا.
how are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I
دي اللي
thought.
شفت تريلر أظن.
I'm sorry I've
ما
been gone
مدري.
so much lately, Logan.
اللي تعمل مع
Oh my
الاف
God,
بي اي
Mom,
ومدري
it's
ايش.
not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just
اللي ترجم اللعبة العربي والله مشكور.
Well, Dad and I were
مشكور
just
كثير
watching the
عشان
latest
نفهم
episode of
القصة
Night Springs here.
ونفهم
Mom,
الأحداث
it's so
ونفهم
good.
كل شيء. مع إني يعني
spoilers.
أعرف الإنجليزي
I'll
بس
let you get back to the show. You were supposed to
يعني
wait and watch with me.
منيح إنك تشاهدها بالعربي أحسن.
I love you both.
ممكن تهرب لك
This is what
كلمة ولا
happens when
اثنين.
you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too.
I love
Say
you
hi to
son.
Casey.
I
Tell him
love
to
you
stop
son.
brooding so much.
أحبك يا ولدي العزيز. لوغان اسمه لوغان.
will.
أوكي.
Bye, kiddo.
باي كده. دي هي اللي شفناها. كواليتي والله رهيبة.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
يشربوا قهوة يشربوا ما دام الحالة
It can't be a coincidence
مسامت
that another body turns up just as
انقلبت.
we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me.
مدري
Anderson.
ليش نرجعوا لي
It's right up
قلبي.
your alley. You should take lead.
لسه ما فهمنا شيء. لسه
Think of me
بالبداية.
as the backup.
Okay.
جماعة الماسونية.
Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
يلا.
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to
ظن
work.
احنا جينا المكان اللي متنا فيه بالشخصية الأولى اللي لعبنا بها ومدري. يا إحساسي العنكبوتي.
A
والله
deputy was
شخصيات.
supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear
والله
someone.
كل
Not walking all. Hey, over here. Hey there, Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Raker
يس.
said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
نعم
Right.
أنا جاي عشان أحقق.
Anderson.
المحقق كونان.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
ده بارتنر. رفيق
Sorry about that,
العزيز.
ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that
يا أخي بعد إحنا من الأف بي آي وش بيك؟
federal agents right
أف بي آي
here.
open up.
My partner Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were
يلا
there
أي
any
شهود.
witnesses?
أي شهود أي.
A couple out of towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
يس دعنا
I want to see
نلقي
the
نظرة.
body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
يلا اخي في اللاب تاعي. يلا دخلنا يلا اذهب الى مسرح الجريمة.
crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
من هنا. لوحة القضايا. افتح لوحة القضايا.
The mind place. My version of the mind palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the mind place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
وش دي قاعدة تحل القضايا؟ قاعدة تحل القضايا في رأسها ولا كيف؟
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
وكلهم اللي قتلوهم. المهم دول الأشخاص اللي قتلوهم. والله ما أدري. ابن عمن.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down a hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better
يعني
detective than I am.
أروح
You crack cases
المهمة.
that had the rest of us baffled.
Nice.
I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring?
يلا.
You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
كيسي.
Real funny, Anna.
يلا اتحرك. هذا غير. شو ده؟ الجبل العظيم. اوكي فهمنا. يلا كيسي يلا تنتظرنا مهمة.
Nature gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
Getting back to nature is your thing.
يا بتمزح.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
أهلا.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
يلا. انتظرونا مهمة الكشف عنها. هيا.
FBI, huh?
That's
so
FBI.
cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just
أنا
see
بس.
this body,
أوكي.
shall we?
يلا وصلنا لمكان الجريمة.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
شو صار؟ وضع على بوسط الصالون الرئيسي.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town.
اوكي دي الدلائل.
Coincidence?
اوكي نكمل. شوفي.
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Wanna start by inspecting the body, Anderson?
الحين.
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
روح لوحة القضايا. اوكي. حط الصور. اوكي عشان نربط الاحداث. اوكي اخي في الله كيف نحط. اخيرا.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about. Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Okay. Oh, the killers. They're the victim. ولا شو؟ nice.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. Did they plan for the murder to happen here?
في شيء هنا.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? A creepy twig sculpture? Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
مفتاح.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
إلهي يا إلهي يا إلهي لازم لنا مفتاح. وين نجد المفتاح؟
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
مفتاح أقدر نجدوا المفتاح. اوكي ما في شيء للحين. ما ادري شو ذا الرمز. ذا الرمز ايضا هنا. الرمز بيتكرر.
Anderson. Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
Ultimate Guide. كتابة هذا في حال هذا الأمر. ما ادري شو.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes. Currently having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Oh, okay.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
يلا شوف نقدر نعمل.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message.
الحين نقدر تنحط دي. تنحط هون. أنا متأكد.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
ودي شو بقول لك وشو بقول لك.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty
أنا
quick
رحت
after
بعد
that.
بدون أن أفهم أي شيء. هذا بحث أنف مدعمي إذا كان مفقودا.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
العندليب اسمه العندليب.
All the other victims.
العندليب الأبيض قلبوه أبيض.
Makes me wonder what was going on
العندليب
that year.
الأسود قلبوه أبيض.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head. Chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
أوكي يلا.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
اتفتحت أخيرا. إيدي أيضا.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
أوه والله روعة. أحس أن المحقق
Somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual.
شكلي لازم أبحث عن الأدلة وهي على
more like a container for something.
FBI agents. اوكي. جعل له هالقضايا. دي. رقم شاطئ
The lake is
البحيرة.
connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey,
سوين.
let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the
يلا
way.
خذني.
Sounds good.
يس.
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
يس انتظر. ده ربنا ما يخرج لك شيء.
This one of your hunches, Anderson?
زومبي.
Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. There's a piece of paper on the ground.
I didn't know.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
اكتشفنا الحين.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message. Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation.
Oh, دي كاتبها ألان وايك.
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
قشعريرة.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
اوكي خلك ندخل.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
دوقي يا أخي ترجمة معوقة. الحين نحط دي.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
هنا لازم نحطها هنا.
Up from the lake that's not a lake.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control.
You made it back.
Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles.
يلا
Crazy flooding down
لك في شي
there,
بصدره.
Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
شكرا.
Thanks.
يلا نروح.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
يلا نفتح البوابة.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being
الحين أنا
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
Tripod for a camera? To record a Snuff film?
شعن.
And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
قضية معقدة. القضية معقدة. مالها مليح مالها. على العام تشكي وتربب. يا أخي في الله. بسيارتنا.
Here we are.
الشرطة.
Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
شرطة. أين أنتم؟ بسم الله على بركة الله. نركب السيارة. إن شاء الله ما يحدث لنا.
I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
الله الله على قراتك الله.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
ما في خريطة ما في شيء يا رجل. أهلا فيك. أنت كبير على الأشياء اللي أنت تعمل فيها. وين رايحين؟ ما مدري. أيوة شريف تعال. وين ندخل؟
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington.
شكرا.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
يلا بينا. وينهم؟
I can't believe that happened.
الاثنين هذا.
Still feel like I'm gonna
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson.
دوم.
Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy and he's Ed.
شفناهم أول.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
لماذا كنت في البحيرة أولاً؟ يلا نحقق مع السود.
True crime. We're here from New York.
لا تثق بأسود أبداً في حياتك.
I was down at the lake getting some details. Perfectly legal.
الكلام عنصري. هل يمكنك إخباري بما رأيت؟
What did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree. The cult of the tree. Cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found it. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
يلا شوفي نحن نرجع باش نبداو The Cult of طائفة الشجرة.
What are the bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
ايه والله شفتها ذاك الرمز هو
The publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
زار أنا غير مع الوديع.
التحقيقات زل.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
يجري على نار هادئة على نار
It's
هادئة.
evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Tammy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
انتي دي صديقتها ولا
I
شو؟
thought we'd never see you back here after that awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She
What the fuck?
drowned. Your daughter.
What?
That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
مدري شو صار بس شو ابنتها غرقت. ايش نوع القوة اللي عندها هذه؟ شي غريب. القصة بتصير أغرب وأغرب.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff! Looks like you have some guests.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true.
شوفوني أصدقائي شوفوني أنا من ال FBI. شوفوا الفيست تبعي.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
أنا فحص جسد
in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look
الله
as soon as
افتحوا الباب
possible.
افتحوا.
Lead
أنا
the
من
way,
ال FBI.
Sheriff.
I'll be right with you, sir.
وين نروح؟
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
يلا يا شريف خذنا
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
See you around.
خذنا للرجل العاري للبني آدم.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
يلا يلا الباب. اوه ما نقدر. والله حسبته داوى الباب. حسبته داوى الباب.
Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can... Aha! They did leave something inside his chest. The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they
كتب على
manage
قلبه.
that?
What the fuck؟ شو ده؟ نروح لوحة القضايا. شوف وين نحط الحالات.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
افتح يا سمسم. دوب القلب. اوف. فكر يا اخي كيف افكر. اوه اوكي.
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
يلا نشوف. نشرح ونشوف عملية التشريح. نروح هو ده كتاب ولا شو؟ طلاسم.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Okay.
No, wait!
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Oh my god! Holy! مين ظهر هذا؟
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
يا أخي بالله وش ده؟ يا اخي انا ما عملت شي والله.
He's coming. No weapon. The page is set to get into the light.
حاول التهجم من قبل الأعداء. احترق هيميغواي إلى هنا. ساحرة. ما عندي سلاح. يا أخي وين نروح؟
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
يا وين نروح؟
Vanished.
هيجيني من الوراء أظن ولا مدري. نهاية الفريق شو صار؟ يا أخي والله أنا ماني فاهم شي. لا الحين يلا نغني. حبك لذلك لكن كان علي الذهاب لا طول على شيء خاص بي أرى أنماطهم في عقلي واو تصميمات غير مريحة من اللون الأسود واو جمع مع نقص دليل. والله ما فهمت يا أخي في اللارو عادي.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
Casey.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on?
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas. We both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
أوحت القضايا.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
اوكي إذا إنسانية دودي هذه الصفحات لا تعقل ما أدري أصلا شو كاتبين فيها. مجد دقيقة يس هنا شو صار؟
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't a taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job, he'd be inside, waiting for her.
يا سلام.
places Nightingale back at
يا
Cauldron
سلام، قال لك
Lake.
لازم
Calls him a taken.
أن نقتل.
We need to head over there and stop him before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
أي وين نروح؟ بحيرة الغاز. أوه.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
نشوف.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
نبغى ناخذ.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy
ما أدري شو.
Monsters aren't real and...
داشو.
What do you mean? The sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real.
أظن فيه. نفتح هذا الباب.
Magic's definitely not real.
مستبعدة. مش تبعه. يلا يلا يا كيسي، تعال معي. شكلنا عندنا مهمة طويلة وعريضة.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. We've only had a tour guide also. It's bear season.
Work.
Oh no, a bear.
ده اللي كان خاص إني أقدر.
Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Costa Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Milmo Costa best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World Magazine, and I'm here to give you a tour of a lifetime.
Take it easy.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
وينك؟ وين راح الغابي؟ وين راح؟ أو سبته هرب. والله حسبته هرب. يا أخي بالله كيف؟ أوكي فهمت. شكلنا راح نرجع للسيارة.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe
3. يلا نروح بحيرة كولجرون.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago.
ما أدري ليش الصوت يتقطع.
A writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his
يعني
books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. The same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
يعني ويك شرير ولا كيف؟
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.